Alright guys, Pterodactyl here. So, Modern Warfare's been out for, I think, just over a week now, and I think it's time I put out a gameplay video, to be honest. So what we're putting out here for you today is a couple of matches I played during Hardcore. I've been using the FN Foul rifle in Hardcore, and that's because it was originally the rifle I wanted to use during normal multiplayer, but after using it for a round, it was pretty difficult and had loads of recoil. So I thought I'd give it a go in hardcore, and it turns out it's a one-shot kill rifle, which just reminds me so much of the G3 from the original Modern Warfare, which that was the rifle I mainly used during that game. So I decided to use this rifle in hardcore because it's gonna help me with my twitch aim a lot more with that one-shot kill, and because hardcore is so quick for time to kill in any weapon. So with this, if I can, really snap to my targets really quickly, boom, dead, and then that accuracy and muscle memory is going to just transfer straight over into the main multiplayer. Which I'm going to be getting some videos out for that, some other tips, little guides, anything I can find that's going to help you guys out and help you improve your game. The sort of gameplay videos I'll be putting out will generally be two different kinds. One will be your normal sort of gameplay where I may have a live commentary going throughout, or like I'm doing now, recording on top of it. And the other one is I want to have a more analytical approach to how I play. So I can get a game, review how, when I killed people, when I died, see what I did well and what I didn't do well. And during those videos, I can see if I can tell you guys why I'm doing certain actions, why I'm taking certain angles, and essentially why I'm doing what I'm doing, just to help you get that different sort of thought process into your head, because everyone's going to have a different sort of style of play, and if I can give you any different ideas, then that is going to hopefully help you guys out and get you better. And if anyone else has got tips, things like that, chuck it in the comments, because what we want to do is everyone loves to have a game where they can just go around and absolutely stomp people, but really we want to push everyone's skill level up, because that's going to just make the game, so much better, a lot more competitive. Yeah, make it a little bit more frustrating, getting killed a lot more, but I think it will make the community come together more and just have a better multiplayer shooter experience. So in terms of little guides, any tips I'm going to be coming up with, I'm going to be doing a bit of a in-depth video into the weapon mounting system, just to see how good it is, analyzing the recoil versus mounted versus unmounted, and also looking at how visible you are to the enemy when you are mounted on a corner, or like a chest high wall, versus being unmounted. I just need to get some time to record from the perspective of the enemy onto a target to see if that feature is actually worth using or not. But one thing I can tell you in terms of recoil, hell yeah, it's worth using. It improves your recoil, big time. It's just that visibility. That's the key. And because you are literally being stuck to a chest high wall or a corner, it does slightly restrict your movement. So we need to have a look at that as well. And one of my most popular videos, by the time this comes out, it may now be my biggest video, was the how to ping 40 enemies video. So what I'm going to be looking at next is trying to. So there's a bunch of multiplayer challenges in the game, and one of them, which I think is going to take quite a while to do, is simply just to get 25 kills with the shield turret. And I think that's going to take quite a while, because the shield turret is trash. I hate it. The first time I used it, I think it was actually on this map, and I was shooting at a target. Yeah, my red dot sight was on the target, and it just, I must have hit everything but him. So I mean, looking into seeing what's the best way to get that challenge done. I was hoping it would actually work and track in co-op, but it doesn't look like it does. So the idea I've got at the minute is to simply use the deployable cover upgrade, plonk that down, and then put the shield turret behind it, because then you can be covered, from your chest up by the shield turret, and covered down below as well by the deployable cover. So I just need to get that get that into a game and see what it's actually like. may end up trying to complete that challenge with some of my friends, just so they cover my flanks. So once I've got that, I'll dump a video together and let you guys know what's the best way to use that shield trash turret. So I've been rambling on for about 5 minutes now, and I think you probably tell that this video is completely unscripted, and pretty much all my videos that I have commentary on, not live commentary, are scripted. I've got a lot of older Battlefield videos where I look into weapon history, and that's all pre-scripted, but this one isn't. I don't really have anything else to chat about, but what I'm going to do now is carry on going through this video and now try to sort of analyze at least my kills and my deaths and essentially where I messed up. So this clip, a lot of people are going to call this camping, but it's not. The HQ is about to come alive to our right, so we're just guarding the flanks to make sure no enemies can come up. So we've got a nice little position behind this car, aiming down a few sight lines to where we think the enemies can come through, and we did get that nice kill there. And we're going to be switching over to the right side of the car just because we see this smoke. Now smoke's obviously good to conceal your movements, but unlike that guy there, the smoke had expired before he ran through, so don't be that guy. Now I kind of make a mistake right here. I sprint around the corner. Generally you don't want to do that in any of the modes, especially hardcore, because you could die. So in here, so I threw the stun grenade through and I didn't get a hit marker, but I threw the grenade anyway, just because I know there's these extra bits of cover. So I just wanted to make sure that there definitely wasn't an extra enemy just hiding around and defending the headquarters. So now I went upstairs to wait for the next headquarters to pop up. So thought I'd try and catch out some enemies before making my way over. So I get one, but get taken out. One thing I would always say to do is when you're holding an angle, defending, or you're waiting for some sort of enemy movement, don't stand still. Never stand still. I mean, if you're coming from like any sort of battle royale, or even watching any streamers, you're going to see when they're looting, healing, holding angles, anything like that, they are going to be constantly moving left and right a little bit. Just do that, just to make sure you throw off their aim. So down the underground, I threw a grenade in, got 2 kills. Obviously cooked the grenade first, so they didn't have a chance to throw it back or run away. Now I'm there sort of defending the area. Threw a stun through one direction, just to see if there was anyone coming down from there. Got no hit markers, that's why I turned and guarded the other exit. You don't have to use the non-lethal grenades like the flashbang, the stun grenade, as a purely offensive weapon. Like I do here actually. Just didn't check the corner on the right, but you can use it just to see if there's any enemies in a certain direction. It could possibly give away position if someone actually sees the grenade, fly through the air. But if I'm playing, any mode really, maybe not search and destroy or cyber warfare, but throw your stun or flash out, and if you get a hit marker, there's enemies in that area, so you can plan accordingly. And well, this section here, I deserve to die. I threw a stun grenade in, I got a hit marker, so that's when I quickly ran in, jumped around the corner, and it was just a reaction fire. First guy I saw, I shot him, and it was unfortunately a teammate. So that's another thing to remember, that hardcore there is friendly fire on, and I've got no idea. I left this in because I've got no idea what else to play the game. I threw a grenade, I think that was just one single kill. So that's actually the end of the video. So if you like the video, please give us a like and consider subscribing for some more Modern Warfare videos. And thank you for watching, guys. See you later.